up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Cardinals hit 5-3 now. Their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, they'll run with Ingram. "58 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start." Well, we have seen some rookie running backs come in and have a big impact year one, and this guy would certainly fit that bill, as that was one heck of a run there. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Ingram is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Extra point good by Prater. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Arizona will give them the season sweep. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. On play action, it's Rodgers. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now a play fake. Rodgers. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a nice pickup at 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
Remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the number 2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight end in the ball game and say, I don't care that they're number 2. Let's go ahead and show them that we can run the ball anyway? Or do you do the best thing and throw the darn thing and try and get in the end zone?
Maybe that's wiser. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Murray. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. touchdown. Out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Inside handoff, Kenny. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. On play action, Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, he's going to air one out for Anderson. Touchdown! Robbie Anderson. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll send Brown in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ingram. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Ingram. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Keontae Ingram, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Rodgers now to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And the tight end goes in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
On play action, now Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Kamu Crochet.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Penny up the middle. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some room to work. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
On 2nd and 12, Murray. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 27 yards there, a 1st down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
1st down, Murray. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gotw, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime,
that's caught inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he returns this to the 22. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Moore, the man in motion. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 130 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Ingram again, a first down carry. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Up the middle, Ingram. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Here's Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They give to Ingram up the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Prater for the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration.
And that's caught inside the 30.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Rodgers now on first down. And his pass incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That'll put him at 190 receiving yards now. He's putting on a show. He also has a first down.
Penny. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
Back at the 5-yard line now. Second and goal. Rodgers going to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Now it's Rodgers. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Dissly, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Myers connects on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. This offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Moore, the man in motion. Here's Murray.
That's out to the flat for Ingram.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Now Murray again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
14 yards that time and a 1st down on the keeper. Now a handoff to Ingram. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. In motion comes the tight end left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Seahawks are right back in this football game.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read.
He's got a man complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. The throw over the middle taken in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 27 yards there, a 1st down. To throw is Rodgers. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
2nd and 4. They can still get a 1st down without scoring.
Rodgers to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Back to throw, Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete. Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Penny will try to punch it in. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game
You ain't hype now, is you? Quiet now, ain't you? That's what I thought. Shut up. You quiet now, ain't you? You quiet now, ain't you? I don't talk during games. You was loud the whole game, running your mouth, saying all these bitches, saying all this niggas, all this, and lost. You are trash. Yeah, this is my division. Just know that. This is my division. This is over. It's my division. Just know that. That's all I want you to know. It's my division. This is my division. Just know that. I beat you once. I beat you again. It's my division. Just know that. And you're not going to win in the playoffs either. Just know that. You're trash, bro. Kyler is not going to bail you out every game. Just know that. All these bums that think that, I'm glad that they thought you was going to win. Because we all knew what was going to happen. You're trash, bro. That's all you got is Kyler. You rely on him. You're trash, bro.